Hello, this is Jenga Diaspora Media, and today I'll be taking you to my church. So today is Saturday. We normally have practice on Saturday. That's praise and worship practice, and I'm heading to church right now. So I want to show you how my church looks like. Just for your information, I fellowship at a church called African Christian Community Church of Lancaster, ACCL. That is the church where I fellowship, and in this church we have our praise and worship practices probably on Saturday, 4:30 p.m. To 6. That's when we have our practices. So there are churches here in America, but I have come to realize that the churches in America is not as vibrant as a church in like Africa or in Kenya. And one of the reason I have just observed for a few months I have been in America is that Americans are busy. They are very busy. They are busy in that going to church, you will have to schedule yourself very well, because life is kinda high here in America. Even if you are a pastor, even if you are whoever you are, you must work in America. America doesn't recognize you. If you don't work in America, you will go homeless, and nobody wants to be homeless. Nobody wants to just depend from other people. So even my own pastor here has got a job, so he goes to work. And that's why the reason the church in America is not vibrant, because not many people commit themselves to be in church. Many people work even on Sundays. If it is your Sunday to go to work, you must go to work. And the reason I told you here is because there are bills to pay here in America. There are very many bills to pay in America, and that makes people not to go to church. So in short, the church in America is not as vibrant as the church in your country. And those are just the reasons that I have given you. Not many people come to church. Very few people make it to church because of their commitments. So I have arrived at my church. So this is basically the church compound. It's called ACCL. ACCL is African Christian Community Church here in Lancaster, and that's the kids playground. It's over there. So we have a kids playground over there, and that is the neighborhood. The church neighborhood is over there. So that's it. And so I will show you where the church itself is. So that is our church. As you can see, that is our church. So if you are in Lancaster, you're welcome to fellowship here in ACCL. So basically the church here is built differently. You can't find a makeshift church here. I mean a mabati church, iron church. When you go back in my country, Kenya, there are churches which have got tents. There are churches which are built using timber or wood. There are other churches which are built using clay or bricks. But here the church is totally covered. You can't hear what is happening inside unless you are inside. If you're outside, you can't hear, you can't even know this is a church unless you go in. That's when you will discover that this is the church, that this is how the church looks like. And the reason is every church has got locked doors. It must be fully covered for security purposes. So all doors are locked and they have got security codes. So if you are in, you can't get outside. And if you are outside, you can't get in unless you are given access. But back home, yes, the churches they are covered, but you can hear what is happening inside the church. They don't have soundproof, but once you come here, that will be termed as disturbance. The noise will be disturbance, and it can lead to some their laws which govern the church. So that's it. So this is African Community Church. I came here for church practice, that is, we do it on Saturday, and that's where I am right now. So there are churches in America, so don't just sit there home and say there are no churches here in America. There are churches in America, so once you come here, you join the system, it will be up to you to know if you will continue going to church or not. So your faith will be determined by you. You are the determinant of your faith. Nobody is there to determine it for you. So if you want your faith to grow, then you have to join and team up with other people who will help you grow spiritually. Yeah, so I came here for choir practice. So thank you very much. This is Jenga Diaspora Media. Subscribe to that channel and let's learn more about life in America.